1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. We're here on the campus at Shenendahowa, sitting with Ian Anderson. Plainsman taking on CNS tomorrow at Joe Bruno Stadium. Ian, you've got the ball. First things first, are you ready to pitch tomorrow?
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this the whole year, so I had no doubt that we'd be able to get back to this point, and it's going to be rewarding being out there.
Last year, you were on the mound at the Joe when you guys lost in the sectional final to Saratoga. Now you win sectionals, you get to the regional final now. Just how much did that loss to Saratoga motivate you guys to get to this point?
Yeah, definitely motivated all of our senior group mostly, being on the team last year and being so close to winning sectionals and losing to Saratoga, one of our biggest rivals, was tough. But I think we had a great mindset coming into the year that we're going to have to work hard, and any team could beat us, and I think it's helped us get back to where we needed to be and get us to the regional final.
This is the week. We're inside a week now until the Major League Draft. What are your emotions when you think about that we're just 6 days away from hearing your name potentially called?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm having probably too many emotions to describe, but I'm trying to do my best to stay focused on what we have at hand here at Shen, and try to pitch my best Saturday and give us the best chance I can to win that game.
Has it been hard to stay focused with everything going on between me bugging you and other media people, between practice, between school itself, between the draft? Has it been tough to balance it all?
A little bit, but I've had a good support group. My parents and teammates and coaches have definitely helped me out a ton, and they've got my mind in the right place, and I'm just looking forward to tomorrow's game.
How has the season been frustrating at all for you? Because obviously the weather in the Northeast is never good, but it's been cold, it's been rainy, or even more so than usual. You were injured for a little while. You even took a loss against Queensberry. Just kind of what have the challenges been for the season?
Yeah, it's definitely been a little frustrating, but I think that even makes it a little more rewarding, with the success we've had. So, obviously being injured was definitely tough, but, just to see the way that the guys really came together and we're playing great baseball and winning games definitely made it a little easier on me. And, with all the distractions this year, it's been a little tough. But like I said, we've done a great job of staying focused. And I think that's also one of the reasons of why we're still playing baseball here.
Now, you got invited to the Major League Draft. The first round's Thursday, June 9th. Are you going to go to it?
Yeah. Me and my family are going to go down to New York, just like Garrett did last year. And we're looking forward to it.
How did that whole process come about? How does the process work to get invited? Or who told you were invited, or how did that work?
Yeah, I got an email from Chuck Fox, who works over at MLB, and was just inviting me down to the draft with my family. And, we debated the pros and cons a little bit, and, we thought it would be a great experience to go down there.
Who have you leaned on throughout this process? You mentioned Garrett Whitley from Niskayuna last year, drafted in the first round. Have you reached out to Garrett at all to see what this process has been like? Have you reached out to other people who have been drafted, or have you just kept it kind of internal with your family and coaching staff here at Shen?
I've talked to Garrett a little bit about it, and he enjoyed it, and he's still enjoying professional baseball. But yeah, I really just stayed kind of in my family, and talked with my brother and my parents, and just about what choices I'm going to make and stuff.
Ian Anderson, Shenendahowa pitcher, with us here, 1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. So I had this talk with Paul Mound, who's the coach at Union, recently. They've got a kid who could be drafted but could elect to go back to school, and I asked him, is it a team-by-team thing that's going to debate whether this kid goes back to school or not? Is it a money thing? Is it a round number thing? Have you thought about for you what the scenarios are between, okay, I'm definitely going pro, I'm definitely going to honor my commitment to Vanderbilt, or are you just going to take it after the draft?
Yeah, I think you kind of have to look at it like that, but it's kind of just if the right situation's there for me, and I feel like it's somewhere where I can thrive and perform, and it's enough for me to pass up going to Vanderbilt. Then that's what the choice is going to come down to.
I've always wondered what it would be like to be a high-level Division I baseball program, because you work so hard to recruit all these great guys, and then there's a potential that all of them could never make it to your program. Has the coaching staff at Vanderbilt, Coach Brown, Coach Corbin, have they reached out to you and kind of just advised you or just checked up on you? What has their level of communication been like?
Yeah, no, they've been great. It's not like they're bugging me every day, and because they have their own job to do, and that's win games. And so no, they've been great. I still have a great relationship with them, and there's no doubt in my mind that they'll respect whatever choice I make, and it really means a lot knowing that they're not going to pressure you to be somewhere that you don't want to be, or make a choice that you don't want to make.
How did it come about that? So I read the other day that if you don't sign pro, you're going to pitch in the Perfect Game League with the Mohawks, I think. So how did that whole thing come about? Because I know there are rules. Because high school kids aren't supposed to be able to play in the Perfect Game League, but I know there are special situations. This is one of them. Kind of how did that all unfold? Brian
Spagnola with the Mohawks. I think he reached out to my dad, and I was just, hey, if he wants to play with us this summer, we'll have an open spot for him. And I think another left-handed pitcher, Jeff Bellage from Syracuse, is also going to be doing the same thing. So, it's a pretty unique situation, but I kind of jumped at the opportunity.
Ian Anderson, Shen pitcher with us, 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com. Now, have you paid any attention to the mock drafts and the MLB.com scouting reports and Baseball America and all these things? Because I've seen you anywhere from 11th to 18th, but pretty much only in that range. Have you paid attention to that stuff?
I try not to pay too much attention to it. It's tough, being on Twitter and stuff, but all that stuff, it's just good to know, kind of where people think you have a chance of going, but at the end of the day, that the people making those aren't the ones who are making the final decision, so you can't read into it too much.
Last question. The last year, so we talked about it already, from the time you lose to Saratoga last year, a lot has happened in that last year. What, when you really stop to think about it, just take us through what that last year has been like and all the things you've gotten a chance to do.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Having the chance to play for Team USA in Japan, playing on TV with the Perfect Game All-American game, and it's been great. Winning a gold medal obviously was definitely been one of the highlights of my baseball career. So, but then again, even winning the sectional championship, being able to get back out there and just see the way that our guys were able to bounce back was probably the most rewarding thing out of all of my experiences.
Have you had any chance to enjoy just being a high school senior and the chance maybe to play with your brother potentially for the last time ever? Have you had any chance to sit back and enjoy just being an 18-year-old?
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed every second of it. I think that's kind of the way you have to look at it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance, to be drafted and thought of like this. So, but yeah, I go about my business every day, being a Shen student and being a senior, and it's kind of crazy to think I'll be graduating in 2 weeks. So, I've really enjoyed my career at Shen.
Ian, best of luck. All right, we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.